The Secret Garden. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling green hills, there lived a young girl named Listeners. Listeners was known for her bright smile and curious nature. She loved to explore the woods surrounding her village, always searching for new adventures. One day, while wandering through the forest, Listeners stumbled upon a hidden pathway that seemed to lead deeper into the woods than she had ever been before. Intrigued, she followed the path as it wound its way through tall oak trees and lush ferns. As she walked, Listeners noticed a faint glow filtering through the branches ahead. Curiosity piqued, she quickened her pace until she emerged into a clearing bathed in golden sunlight. Before her stood the most enchanting sight she had ever seen, a secret garden filled with vibrant flowers of every hue imaginable. Listeners gasped in wonder as she stepped into the garden, feeling as though she had entered a magical realm. Butterflies fluttered around her, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of roses and lavender. In the center of the garden, there was a small fountain with crystal clear water cascading into a pool inhabited by colorful fish. As she explored further, Listeners came upon an old stone bench nestled beneath a towering willow tree. Sitting on the bench was an elderly woman with silver hair and twinkling eyes. She introduced herself as Amara, the guardian of the secret garden. Amara explained that the garden was a place of peace and healing, hidden away from the world to protect its beauty. She invited Listeners to visit whenever she wished, sharing stories and wisdom about the plants and animals that thrived there. Over the weeks and months that followed, Listeners visited the secret garden regularly. She learned how to tend to the flowers, how to listen to the songs of birds, and how to meditate beside the tranquil pond. Each visit filled her heart with joy and her mind with knowledge. One day, as Listeners sat beside the fountain, she noticed a lone daisy growing amidst a tangle of weeds. Remembering Amara's teachings about nurturing life, she carefully removed the weeds and tended to the daisy with love and patience. Weeks passed, and the daisy flourished, its petals opening to reveal a burst of pure white against the green foliage. Listeners felt a sense of accomplishment and pride, knowing that she had helped bring beauty to the garden. One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, Listeners sat with Amara on the stone bench, reflecting on her journey. She realized that the secret garden had not only taught her about plants and animals but had also taught her valuable lessons about kindness, patience, and the importance of preserving beauty in the world. With a grateful heart, Listeners bid farewell to Amara, knowing that she would carry the memories of the secret garden with her always. As she walked back to her village, she felt a deep sense of peace and contentment, knowing that she had found a hidden treasure that would forever enrich her life. And so, the story of Listeners and the secret garden became a legend in the village, inspiring generations to seek out beauty and wonder in the world around them.